Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Handoff in a single back formation.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Here he goes. Touchdown, Auburn. A great catch and run for 6. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start from the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The balls are on the move here.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the quarter. The play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Aguilar. Finds his man, it's Brazel. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
An important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. With the catch, it's Staley. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Quarterback operating an empty set. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's reeled in. It's Staley. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they hand it off to the back. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It's your hands a little shaky.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Oh, my gosh, the defense busting coverage, leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And it's taken right around the 35. And the return is tackled by this coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. We're set up at the 43. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Fighting him off. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
A sack sets up a second down and very long. To throw, it's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Staley. Breaks free with room to run. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Arnold. He's running out of time here. Extending the play now. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll run it to the right side. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Nice grab. It's Staley. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potentially 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Makes it second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Over the middle. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Tigers! They're backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Thomas. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense operating from the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this matchup is fun to watch. This time, this receiver lays out and makes a huge catch. And, Chris, he is having an afternoon you can only dream about. Over 100 yards receiving and winning these one-on-one matchups. That catch right there shows you how athletic he is.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Barzell. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, nice job by the receiver selling this route to the outside, created enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. From the shotgun, drops back. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And he drops back in the gun. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketing, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Arnold. He fires it down the middle. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They keep him guessing with a run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made in space. Look out. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball with him. His guy can make a play on it, and he's got two on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks an open space.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. To throw, it's Arnold. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. He sets up a 4th down.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This backs vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, that is a textbook read here by the quarterback. He saw cover one, which means that's a single high safety look in man coverage. You throw the ball to the outside part of the field, you know that help from the middle of the defense is going to be a little bit late getting there. It's exactly what he saw. He puts that one out there for a nice completion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Aguilar. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. With a good combination of good coverage, with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Wow, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Back-to-back deep shots. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Past the 30. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Arnold. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He's up 3rd down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the shotgun, hand off inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Vols. Too much speed for the defense. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. They go with a direct snap. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play for this offense. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Defense showing blitz here. Grinding away with a running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
And the Volunteers will have first and 10 here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Hands off to the left. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for some space. It's Bishop. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
There's a first and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Volunteers. They connect for 6. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Moves out of the pocket. On the QB forced out of bounds. It'll be a big loss on the play. Good play by the defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing him off the cannon. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Arnold. Launching one to the end zone. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11